thyself. Know thyself. Mohamed Rafai.
Zip! All the lights in my house went dark. My dad, he came running from the other room, scared, flushed, pale. What happened? What happened? And dear Toastmasters, when I tell you, an Indian guy looks pale. My dad looked around. What is the meaning of this? Did you do something, Rafal? Because I was the only one standing there. And I was standing there, guilty as accused. Sorry. A few minutes before this scene happened, what I was trying to do, so I was curious, how does it look inside? Like, how are the wires arranged? Yeah, I know there's an insulation, there are copper wires, but how are they all set in? So, I took a pair of scissors, and I wanted to cut the insulation off so I can look into it. Smart, huh? Not quite. Because it was connected to the mains and to the TV, which was still running. And the moment I cut it, it shorted, and the entire house went dark. I got a year from that day. My uncle came down from his bike, which has just broken, looked at me, red, not pale, red, and shouted, "What is the one thing that I asked you not to do?" Sorry. A few minutes before this happened, my uncle said, "Come, let's go to Grandma's place. You be a good boy, sit on the back of the bike, and I will pedal you to Grandma's place." Everything would have been fine if he had just left it at that. But no, he had to add, he had to say, "You see this thing here, this lock? Do not push it when I'm biking." I never asked him. I never knew what it was. I was a kid. But he told me, and I had to do it. Dear Toastmasters, there were many incidents like these when I was growing up, and I felt like I was the dumb person in the room. Did you have moments like these when you felt you were the dumb person? Show them. I see quite some support here. But back then I didn't know that. I was confused. What's wrong with me? I was something wrong with my head, something wrong with me, and I used to have these conversations every night, talking to myself, which also added to the fact there's something wrong with my head. But I kept asking myself these questions, shouting at myself, "Irfan, what's wrong with you? Why do you have to embarrass us in front of people? I mean, look at your brother. Look at how smart, sensitive, considerate, and intelligent he is. Why can't you be like him? Did you take the role of being the dumb one? There's something wrong with you. You grew up in the same house. You ate the same food. Hell, you even wear the same clothes." I was true because my mom gave away my clothes to him when I was growing up. As an Indian parent too. And so on, I kept asking myself these questions. What is wrong? What's going on? And in an Indian setting, it's a bit more tough. You know, you don't have these choices that you may have here. You have to be quick and you have to be on your feet when you want to do something. You have to be quick to go get milk at the store because by midday it comes out, the nearest shop that is. You have to be quick if you want to get a good loan from the bank. You have to be quick if you want to get a good seat at a good reputable college, good education. Everywhere. It's busy. You're late by 2 seconds, there are 1,000 other people apart from you. Everywhere. Except dating sites, that's just desperate honeymoon, but we're not going there. Everywhere. So I asked myself, what am I missing? I kept thinking, and at one point of time I realized that I was missing a big part of the equation, which is myself. Do I know myself enough to react with what is happening around me? And that's when I came to the fact that knowing thyself is the first step that you take towards handling anything that happens around you. And so I did that. I was also proud while preparing for the speech that I have come a long way in, understanding myself, knowing that I can say this in front of a group of people, know thyself, give that message. I thought, yeah, Irfan, you've become quite smart, huh? Quite. Just a few weeks when I was preparing this, my girlfriend gets a notification on her iPhone that she has an update. Well, I don't know how iPhones work because I have an Android. It's a completely different world out there. People buy one phone when I can buy two at the same price. Some people sell body parts. I don't know how it works. But I was curious. So I took her phone and I asked her, there's an update, can I? And she was like, no, I don't want you to mess my phone. Let it be like that. Just chill, okay? Just chill. I was like, oh, fine, okay, whatever. A few weeks later, I had her phone again, and I got the update again. And then I took up her phone, and I asked, can I update your phone now? And even before she could process what I just asked, I clicked the button. And she goes, wait, what did I ask you not to do? But I just want to know what happens. All habits die hard. Don't pay, ladies and gentlemen. Madam Chair.